Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
Oh. Hello everyone, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and today we're playing Superliminal. This is, well, I mean, it's certainly a game. I signed a terms of service contract, cool. Guess I'll just go about my way then. So, what am I doing here? Got some chess pieces. Perception is reality. Grab. I just click it. What do I do with it? Is that over there? Oh. It's bigger now. And now it's even bigger. What about giant? Even more giant? What about even more giant? Yeah, that's good. Then what if we just make it small? Like extremely, extremely tiny. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, so we just pull this down and then, yeah. You are nothing now. Jump over this, and
terms of
some
service
blocks.
Accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep.
Last time I checked in, I'm asleep, but alright.
Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Okay, just giant block. Yes. Hold right click to rotate. And yeah, that works. So, what do I do with that information? Or just, you know, in general, what do I do here? Oh, there's a door. All right, just head on inside, I guess. No objects beyond this point at all times, so I can't put this through. All right then. What about? There we are. Then I just set this on top of here. Yeah, that works. Alright. I'll keep on going then. And take this with me. Guess I just make this bigger so I can get up there. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Just had to climb a little bit. And that's...
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Cool, I don't really care about you either, so we're at an understanding. So what do I do here? Can't really move. Oh. Yep, button. There we go. And then in here we've got, yeah, another rotate thing. So I can just make the cheese block this way, I guess. Oh, not what I meant to do, but alright. So then what if we just make it bigger? The big cheese. Is that good? I think that's fine. And there we go.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
So I've got to make it extremely small to fit through that hole. And there we go. And set it on the button. That works. Also, what is... It's over here. Oh. This doesn't seem weird at all.
Warning. You have deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
I'm taking this soda with me. It's mine now. I guess I can't take it with me then. Tragic. At least I'll return you back to normal size. And what do we have over here? Something to put a button on then? Or to put this block on, rather. Let's see. Make it a bit smaller. That should work, I think. There we go. And
all environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey.
Looks like
Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Yeah, that works. Alright. And slap this on here. This is a very interesting experience so far, just very mind-bending. A lot of odd rooms. Oh. I was just looping them. Then went around here. Oh. This is not a loop. Good. Now... Oh. I can grab this. And how big does that get? I mean, still about normal size by looks, but now if I do this, now it's much bigger. Now if I angle it around here, I think. Yeah, that works. Well, it did for a second. Just gotta... Hold on. If I just rotate it, then it'll be easier to set down properly. At the very least. At least it should be. There we go. And away we go through these very blank hallways.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Jeez. I feel like I should be able to break through this wall or something. Well, actually, there's a few walls like that. Not just the one. Yeah, that works. Alright. I've escaped. I've thoroughly foiled the plans of whoever made this thing. Well, let's just keep on going then. Into whatever weird sort of dreamscape this will take me to. Oh, alright then. And what... Oh, the loading bar went... What is it doing? Oh, there it goes. Just into the infinite void. What? Okay. I don't need the alarm. Well, let's keep on going then, huh? See if we can't find out some answers about whatever is going on here. That Somnasculpt. Random soda, sure. Give me a red one. Wonder how big I can make this thing. Actually, if I back up even more... Giant soda. Now if I do this... Nope, not quite. What about that? Is it gonna do the thing if I, you know, drop it? No, it's not gonna do the fist thing, I guess. Bonus soda. It's so real. Is it? Is it really, though? Because it looks like a 3D object made in a game. Which it is. What's over here? Oh. You know what? Should have expected it, honestly. Oh. Well, alright then. Exit temporarily moved. But where? This doesn't seem right. Yeah, that's not... Okay. Then what about over here? Oh. Oh, lovely. Just a hallway made out of hallway. That sounds more stupid than it is. Well, actually, it's already extremely stupid, so it's really not. Anyways, let's do this then. Just make it giant. Not quite that giant. I just want it to be able to, like, you know, get me up there. That's all that I want. So I angle it like this. No, a bit smaller. I don't think I can get up with this, can I? You know, not quite. Just a little bit more. It's a bit weird trying to size things correctly, because you have to work with the perspective of the things around you, instead of just, you know, regular perspective. Which I guess is kind of the point of this game, isn't it? Nope, not what I wanted to do. Do that, and then that. And we're outside of the bounds again. Lovely. And...
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and
Hello,
I'd like
Dr.
to talk
Glenn
to you
Pierce.
about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are.
Well, of course you don't.
But not to worry,
The ultimate life
we're
form.
working on it.
I'm outside of the bounds of your regular things. Alright. Fire alarm. Was he still talking? I don't even know. You know what? I actually don't even care. And we have what seems like some sort of meeting room. Oh. What is... It's a cube? I have a cube now. Well, that's good, at least. Keep this with me for the time being. Oh. Then I make it into that. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Then we have another one over here. It seems like something's missing. What could be missing from this? Must be something. What? There's a not potted plant there. It's a fake one. Also, what is? Oh. Well, that works. Oh, and now it's the thing. Okay. New cube. But it's a staircase cube. You know what? I'll take it. Just giant staircase cube. Cool. Let's get up on here, and we're good. You know, I'm gonna take this with me, because that seems like a good idea. Then we have an exit sign. Looks like it's from over there, so let's be up there. I think this should be fine enough to jump up. There we go. Then over here we've got this. And there we go. Oh, it was duct taped to the wall. Alright. Well, I'm taking this door with me. It's mine now. Set it here for a moment.
Hello, my name is
There we go.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are.
Giant
We
door.
still don't know, but please keep moving forward And hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
I don't, but, you know, whatever. Tiny door. Let's see. Okay, move through here with that. Whatever. Okay, we got some sort of chess piece then. On another box. Use this to get up, I guess. And there we go. Should be big enough. And up we go. Still need this. So we just set this down here then. Oh. It just made a hole in the wall. Alright. I can see the door, but I'm still taking this with me. Because I don't trust anything about this. It seems I'm just out of some sort of area. Like I'm outside. Was it Dr. Glenn Pierce again?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce,
I'm
and
aware.
we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
Hasn't worked thus far, but what do I know? I'm just the ultimate life form. And that fire alarm does not work. Let me guess, I have to grab the moon. Yeah, that about fits for this game, huh? Oh, I have to put it on the ground. Alright. Want to say something again, Glenn Pierce?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
What if I just make this door as big as it can possibly be? Like that. And that I've gone through, I'm tiny. And your fire alarm system still doesn't work. Really should work on that. What do we have here? Don't get lost. What if there's a fire in elevator? Don't meet sister-in-law. Beer fund $5, Dakota. Whatever. Seize the day. I feel like I shouldn't be this small. Oh, now we're in loading. Well, that's certainly a loading screen. Well, let's just turn that off. Before it was 3 AM, now it's 4. Am I just going through hours? Is that what's happening? Out of the way. Private. We seem to be going through this area again. And you know what? This time I'll grab a baking soda. A soda for baking, I presume. Yep, done messing with the cans now.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of Somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Oh, we have dice. This should work well enough as a, cube, because it is one. And up we go. What's the next room got for me, huh? More whatever. Another big... oh. That's only half of one. So if I do that, then take this other half. Make it small enough to jump up. There we go. Take this with me. We have another little cube. Or it's the floor. That is also an option, I guess. Anything down here? Anything of note, anyway? Seems very creepy, but whatever. Oh.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night.
I feel like I missed something.
Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not
Please
human.
subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
No, I don't think I will. Just gonna keep on moving. And dissing their fire system. Oh. That just goes right up and down, doesn't it? Oh. I see. What about this one? Yep, that goes to the side. Alright. And away we go.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks
here?
associated with explosive mental overload
On the other
implies a
side.
misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
Well then. I would expect it, but alright. And then do this. And now we have a ramp. Yeah. Same thing again. Fire alarm still doesn't work. Someone should really get on that. You know what? This is fine. Nope. Alright then. Who needs boxes anyways? Oh. Well, I just came out of one. So I guess I go this way. Back the way I came, sort of. Banana. Feeling lucky. So are we. Colliculus Casino and Amusement. That is not a normal percent for a loading bar, but whatever. And, yep, 5 a.m. Going through the hours. And is this place any different? Doesn't seem like it.
Hello, my name is Dr.
This time
Glenn
we got a
Pierce,
commentary
and
with it.
despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt.
I'm not.
Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
Anything over here? Nope, just nothing. So is this game going horror on me now? Is that what's happening? Because to be honest with you, I'm not scared. Games don't scare me. Anything over in this door? Nope. Alright. Anything in this room over? If I go over here? Anything at all? In the infinite void? Oh. Not what I expected, but I mean, I guess if that's the pathway. Well, alright then. Let's keep going. Oh. Die. Let me guess. Diet? Yep, diet soda. Cool. And we have a trail of red things. Someone really needs to clean up their jam. That's not ominous at all, Pit. What about something over here? Or over here? Oh. Well, it pays to explore, I guess. No, not that way. Just have to look down and figure out where I'm going. Oh, there we go. It's basically just a straight line.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of
You know what? I shouldn't have
worthlessness
even
and
turned it
self-doubt
on.
I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life
Oh, hello.
you see all around you.
It's a chess piece.
Kind you know
Lovely.
everyone else is enjoying.
Unfortunately, can't pick any up
And
at the
that's
moment.
exactly why we're here to help.
Cool, Glenn Pierce. Don't need your help, but whatever. And away we go. Over towards this ladder. Lovely. Or not ladder, staircase. Either way, helps me go up, and I don't really particularly care what it's called.
You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Well, maybe you're responsible for, you know, not helping me out correctly, because this is your whole thing, your operation. Where do I go? That is the question. Oh, I guess I gotta go back the way I came. And then over this way. This works. And let's just get through here. Using the light as a guide. Can't take it with me, but this is fine. At the very least, it's progress. I guess I grab this thing again. Do I put it through here somehow? Just gonna see what's in the other room. Yeah, that's certainly something. Still, you can't see in there, so I'm just gonna make it big so I can. Yeah, that helps. Because now I know where I'm going. Lovely. Oh. Nice.
Did you know
kitchen.
that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates
Seriously,
strongly
this
with the
jam is
99%
everywhere.
of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
What does that say? Idea? Yes, I get it. And here we've got... Oh. That wasn't jam, it was red paint. Either way, really lazy of them to just not clean that up. Well, that's this place gone through then. A nice dining hall area that's unfinished. Yeah, let's just keep on going. See if we can get to the bottom of this place, wherever it is. Need to sleep. Are they cloning avocados? And now we're at 6 a.m. Lovely. Take all those. There we go. Well, let's go. And I'm not even gonna bother with the soda machine. Don't need it. And just take this door out of the way. Because you know what? Who needs doors? Let's see. Can't use those, so I'll just have to grab the door again. Fun. Door, you're coming with me. You're gonna be the thing on this. There you go. Stand up straight. Good. Good door. 01. 02. Oh. I changed the music. That's like techno. And old-timey. And waiting music, I guess. And, yeah, like ballroom music almost. Actually, this is more ballroom. You know what? I kind of like this better. Yeah, this is good. Did that? door cloning. Cool. Let's make the tiniest door possible. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Guess we're gonna use these as a ramp. Yeah, that works. All right. Keep it going. Into the white cloudy void.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Giant clock. That isn't annoying at all. Let's get out of there quickly. And into a room with an apple. Great. Cool. Right-click to return. So that just makes the apples go back to their original position. Just more apples. More apples, please. Can I have some more apples? Can I make the apple get off the button by using more apples? Is that a thing somehow? That's not what I want to do, alright. Yeah, that works. Alright. Let's see. I think it was 8. Here we go. And we got a fan. Guess that's gonna blow the apples somewhere. Got a whole load of apples. Yeah, that's not great. Doesn't work the best. Can do it from up here. Yeah, that was pretty simple. Alright.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Come on, let me up. There we go. And now return them to their original thing. Almost forgot. Fire alarm. Oh. Never mind, no fire alarms. Well, that's probably why it's not working then, isn't it? And back into the sky void. Got something going on here. Neuronormality, or neuromorality. Alright. Don't care. Keeping on going.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello. My introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
That's basically been the thing so far.
Hello. Name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the Somnosculpt Welcome Experience, team of your care leader, patient years 10 development. Conditions struggle you whatever with? Professional invention.
Alright then. The level is loading right now. I wouldn't have known. And now we're at 7 AM. Lovely. And over here we've got a movie. Cool. And over here we've got... Alright. I read, hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I immediately did not want to read anymore. Can I take the soda? No? Alright. Can't have anything good around here.
Hello,
don't care.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Oh, and here we go. We have a house. And now it's a big house. And just step right through. Hop on up, or not. And make the house smaller. Just big enough to get through at least. There we go. Technically, I could make myself, like, microscopic. If I just move the house. So does this take me back through the house? So what about that? So if I do that then, and then go over here, I should be able to get through the small door. Yeah, I think so at least. Think I'm the right size? Yeah, there we go. Yep, not clicking the radio, don't care. Anything over here? No? Alright. Oh, television. Fun. You know what? Sure.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had.
That's not plugged in.
Should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic.
Not sure about that
If
one.
this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
Probably am, yeah. Based off how everything's been going so far. Oh, hello, fan. Okay, why don't you just blow this thing down? Come on, big fan, let's do this. And down it goes. And through the door I go. Into the next room with not a whole lot in it. Oh. That works. And just hop right through. And what's over here? Small door. Alright. Cool. Now we're in a bathhouse or something. Got some showers. Can't turn them on, but yeah. Just get myself clean real quick before I go into further messy dreams.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
This is not what I wanted. If I put it up here, then... Nope. Castle, stop it. Just there. Nope, just balance. There we go. Then we go through here again. I should be able to just go to the door here. Assuming I'm the right size. Yep, perfect fit.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency
You're
protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
I'll just make this small so I can get through this thing. put it a bit further in. And there we go. What just happened? Just stay normal. And then I can go inside. There we go. Not hard. And now I'm on a very tiny chessboard. Actually, I'm the one that's tiny, just normal chessboard. Anyway, make this bigger, and then go right on through. Actually, a little bit bigger. That should be good, yeah. There we go, normal size. And on the whiteboard, 5 to 6 streams is the absolute limit. Well, it seems I've exceeded past that, so yeah, you're welcome. And the loading bar is just not cooperating as usual. And there we go. Now where we should be at, back to 3 a.m.? What? How? It's supposed to be like 8 a.m.
Emergency exit protocol initiated.
Oh, a new voice.
Please prepare
Lovely.
to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8.
Sure this will end well.
Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
More paint.
Stand by for analysis.
Yep, more red paint.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is
Not sure about that one.
inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions.
Well, clearly not if I'm experiencing them, but I'm not, so,
Hypothesis.
you know.
Patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion. Impossible. Reformulating.
It's a lot of wake-ups.
Improved hypothesis. Patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion. Emergency exit protocol
more
cannot
therapy.
proceed.
Lovely.
Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Oh, lovely. That's my favorite.
Instruction. Continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
Oh, back here again in 3 a.m. Lovely. Anything different here this time? No? Alright. It just... Alright. It's gonna do it again. Yep. And you know what? I don't care. And it... You know what? I'm just not going to turn it off. Oh, nope. I need to open the door. Alright. Or it just... Oh. Well, I guess we're falling then. I guess I'm like a fall guy or something. And here we have lunch. Oh, another one of these. Just this is getting tedious. It just why would you do this? Can I go back then? Where do I go? Oh. Well, this works. Just go on through. Roll on. Just a bit bigger. I've figured out your tricks. Can't fool me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol.
Is that standard though?
Before
Really?
we begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Well, you know what? I really don't feel like hearing it, but yeah, I'm probably gonna anyways. Let's see, where next? Let's jump onto these doors. Yeah, alright. Oh. Yeah, that works, I guess. Oh. There's something to be said about subverting expectations in a video game, but there might be a point where it just goes too far. I think this game toes that line.
Of course, nothing is more challenging than the difficulty of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
He's gonna let me grab this thing. Wait, on the right? No. Literally fell right into that one. Could not have been any more apparent. So where... oh. Spiral staircase or something? Oh. Down I go, I guess. Once again, fell right into that one. We're going through these doors, alright. Exit temporarily removed. Or temporarily moved. Yeah. It's gonna be right behind me, I guess. So go not that way, I guess. Okay, now I go this way, really. So I just look the opposite direction, then go through. I'm guessing that's the pattern here. Yeah, that works. All right. Anything in here? No. All right. Get ourselves a box. Let's get up this real quick. And this is not a pool, or at least doesn't seem that way. Oh, and the box is gone. Lovely. So how do I get up? And a ladder. Oh. Box up here now. Lovely. Make that big, and away we go. Into the bouncy castle. And what do we have here? More Glenn Pierce.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
I'm sure I'll find a way to be fine. Oh. Interesting. Just changed rooms as soon as I picked up a block. And through here we go. Got stuck on the floor somehow. This is just very absurd. We're constantly switching locations. 3 AM. Oh, that was a painting, I guess. Perception is reality. Just keep on going, I guess. Following the arrows, I guess. Yeah. There we go.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play
And now the
if you
chairs
are
are
approaching a
part of the-
destabilizing
okay.
dream weight.
What do you say about dream weights? What? Oh. And now we're in a parking lot. And now that's a wall. Alright. Let me guess, this is going to be a wall as well? Yep. Multiple walls, my favorite. Then over here, we have yet another wall. And then over here, let me guess. Wall. Yep. You know, I'll just keep on going. 3 AM again. Loading bar, you gonna do what you want to do? There you go.
This is highly
Paradox Behavior
unusual. It
101.
appears you have entered the Sonasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream.
Oh.
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result in dream integrity fail states.
So, I didn't see a thing there, like one of the things that like makes so you can't pull in objects. And this is the place, so what if I were to do this? I go into Mario 64 mirror, apparently. Alright. Oh.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
Well, seems like I've effectively done the job of destroying this entire company's whole thing. That's fun. Plus, that's a lot of sound foam. Oh, isn't this lovely? Now just a white dreamscape. And we have the Tower of Babel, or just a giant block thing. I don't know. Not an exit. Yeah, you know what? I figured. Oh. Fell through the in-between. Cool. And again. Falling for the same things. Or falling through the same things in this case. What's up, Glenn Pierce?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream.
Oh, really?
I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
Very dark and rainy. Alright. Let's keep it going then. Just going through the motions at this point because I have no idea what I'm doing. Anything over here? No? Okay, this is just the actual hallway from the, you know, beginning bits. Oh, and down we go. Cool. Let me guess. Yep, not an exit again. And where'd we go? Wait, what is... Oh. Oh. You know what? I really should have known, honestly. Considering how this game has been. It'd be in the shadow of the thing. I'm just gonna guess that doesn't go anywhere. Just based off of assumptions from what the game's been like thus far. I'm fairly certain. And that's just a blank wall, alright. Guess I have to go through there. Cool. Fine then, I'll follow your weird not rules, or, hold on. Can I go through there? Or one of these? No? Whatever. Let's keep on going, I guess. Very shiny black room. And another white door frame. That looks like it's above me, so... Anything over here? Oh. I can just grab this. Alright. It's just a box then. Yep, it is. Fun.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
I mean, I can see things the way I want just fine, as shown by how easily I've been playing this game. In darkness. And now we're going over to a staircase, and let me guess, yep, not real. Not a real staircase. So then what do I do here? Let's go through. And yep. Use the reverse, because, you know, perspective. That whole thing. This game seems a little heavy-handed on the perspective thing, but, I mean, whatever. And now we're in an infinite elevator, I guess. Yep, that about figures. Alright, just keep on going. And more Glenn Pierce talking at me.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Got a white and a black piece, alright. Cool. Big chess pieces. Can I put one up there? No, alright. Big chess piece. Let's see how big we can make it. Apparently that big. Oh. You know what, I think I can guess this. You gotta use the pieces, right, to move along. So if I do this, and then put this over here. Yep, now I can walk on it. The puzzles in this aren't very puzzly. They're just kind of easy. And just in case, I'll put this over here, I guess. And away we go. Big block. Any other blocks around? No? Alright. What if I take this through here? Oh, now I can go through. Fun. Oh, and we've got cheese. Guess I just can't carry objects through myself. I have to have an object in my hand to get through there. Alright. It kind of makes sense, I guess. There we go. Cheese. And now we're in more checkers room. I'm just gonna fall through the infinite void of checkers. Down into more checkers. But this time with mirrors. Hooray! My favorite kind. Well, let's keep going through here, and we've got a block. Is this the exit, truly? 7:29 a.m. Just backwards. Or 7:59, rather. And now it's 8 a.m. And... loading bar. Is it actually loading? Nope, it loaded properly this time. Cool. Now we're at 8 a.m. Back here again. Through there this time.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now, you may have realized that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to.
I mean, I had an inkling.
You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
I mean, I figured you weren't this incompetent, but at the same time, I also don't know about any hope for people, just in general.
But, more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved. The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective.
Well, I don't need to see any problems
So,
because I don't
we do
fail.
the same things again and again and again.
Maybe
And
you
then,
do.
of course, we find exactly
This is definitely a
the
game for
failure
people that
we're
aren't the
looking
ultimate
for.
life form because, you know, obviously I have my self-worth and I know I'm correct. Oh, I didn't even realize it before. There's an actual second one up there. And we have the bouncy castle again. And back into this room. And someone knocked over my soda. How dare you? Oh, they're ever keeping on going through the credits.
Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems.
I was Sonic around
Today,
pretty much.
You have the chance to see things differently. Even though
Well,
it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible
You know, honestly,
at first,
despite
you
ragging
thought
on this game
outside
for a
the
good
box,
while,
and you overcame
it's
them.
not the worst.
Because you saw
Honestly, it's a
things
better
from
experience than
every
some other
angle.
games,
You understood
especially
them for
considering,
what they
you know,
really were.
the more
Because you kept
mind-bending
moving
aspects of
forward,
it were
no matter how
at least
far off the
more
path
fun to
you
deal
were
with
told
than
you were
other
headed,
puzzle games because,
or
you know,
how
those
unexpected
puzzles
it
are very
became, you
minimal.
found your way.
You know, these ones were super puzzles. Superliminal, even. But, yeah, now we're just going through the end, I guess, towards the credits. Going through all the areas we've been to, and seeing all the things we did. Fun. One last soda for the road.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So,
I mean, it wasn't.
how could it have really meant anything?
Never at the beginning again.
Just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be. All you've got to do is wait up.
Well, I guess that's the end then. Yep, there's the title card, Superliminal. Well, I mean, we got through the game, so thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me, and comment what your favorite part of the video was. And I'll let it roll out on these actually good beats here. So, see you all next time. Bye.